Hello everyone, welcome and welcome back to 78 Reflections. My name is Patty Elaine and I'm so glad you're here. This morning, I hope you have a cup of coffee ready because it's time for coffee and cards. And we are going to do a 3-card spread called a Wobble Reading. And the Wobble Reading is inspired by the Chariot card, and it's a spread created by Esther of the Mindful Tarot. And in this spread, it's quite simple. We pull 2 cards, one on each side from, I'm working with the Shadowland Tarot right now, and these are going to represent the competing energies that are showing up for me today. In the middle, I've pulled a card from the Wild Unknown, and that is going to encourage us to consider a really good question to help us navigate the competing energies on either side. So similar to the Chariot, where you have the horse on either side or the Sphinx on either side and the Charioteer trying to manage those competing energies, that's that card in the center that is helping us navigate through despite the competing energies that are showing up for us. So the first question is, what energy is showing up for me today? The 3 of Wands. Well, the 3 of Wands is the card of the decan that we are in right now for Aries 2. If you're interested in the decans, I am doing a decan stroll this year, and I do have a playlist. So if you're interested, go check that out. And the 3s are about growing momentum. And the Wands is about fire, passion. And in the Waite Smith imagery, you'll often see a man standing on the edge of a cliff, grasping onto his wand. There's 3 wands, obviously, but he's grasping onto one, which I always think of is him claiming his passion. And he's waiting for the ships to come in. And similarly, in this image, you can see this octopus is holding these candles that are lighting the way for these ships to find their way into the harbor. So this card is about, we've made some steps forward. If you think about the trajectory of the wands, the ace is that light of passion. And in order to move forward from the ace, we just have to recognize it. We have to see it. We have to say yes. And then with the 2, it's about a choice. And then with the 3, we're ready. And so are we going to be bold enough to leap? Am I prepared to respond when an opportunity presents itself? What is the energy competing with the 3 of Wands for me today? Okay, well, we have the 6 of Wands. And the 6 of Wands is about recognition or victory. The Shadowland Tarot describes this image as a diverse team that's celebrating a victory that is achieved through shared ideals or passion. The 6 is about harmony. And so when you think about harmony in the suit of the wands, which is our passion, it's really about doubly achieving momentum. I like the way Lisa Papez talks about the 6 of Wands in her book, Unlocking the Tarot. She says if the 3 is growth, then the 6 is growth plus growth. And that kind of progress is hard to hide from. There is no denying how far you've come. So what is the energy? How does the energy compete between the 3 of Wands and the 6 of Wands? Because the 3 of Wands is about waiting, really, waiting for the opportunity. And the 6 of Wands is that celebration or that acknowledgement of growth. So what is a really good question? What is going to be the card in the middle to help us navigate this energy? The World. The World came up yesterday, and I will admit that the World is an energy that I have trouble connecting with. And I think it just seems so aspirational. But I do like the way the Wild Unknown Tarot describes the World card. And they describe it as wholeness, completion. And it also says that it is rare to experience this energy because on our human adventure, we are always wanting, needing, achieving, striving. And so when this card comes up, the guidebook for the Wild Unknown encourages us to contemplate the idea of being whole right here and right now. And to consider what blocks us from feeling that sense of wholeness each and every day of our lives. Is it because we're waiting for the ship to come in? Are we this octopus guy who's holding up the candle saying, come on over this way, it's safe harbor over here. And if we're in the Six of Wands energy, I can say from my own experience, oftentimes it's hard for me to celebrate accomplishments because I am very busy moving the goalpost. And that as soon as I achieve this goal, well, actually, I should have done this. And so I think that both of these cards can speak to a feeling of lack, and especially when you think of the shadow side of the Six of Wands, of that not really feeling like you deserve to celebrate, or maybe even the people around you not feeling that you deserve to celebrate. So for me, the question that is coming up is, how can I settle into a feeling of wholeness right where I am and be okay with the right here and the right now? So there's no more world cards. We know that can't come up tomorrow because we had the world card in the Shadowland Tarot. We've had the world card in the in the Wild Unknown. And don't ask me why I'm begrudging the world card, because I mean, it's beautiful energy, but it's a bit tough for me to connect with. If you're able to connect with the world card, I would love for you to share with me your secret. Please add a comment down below and help me with this energy. Well, I want to thank you for being here today, and please like the video if you do. Subscribe if you want to hear more from me, and I hope you'll come back tomorrow for yet another Wobble Reading. Look forward to seeing you. Until then.